Go, we're live. Hello guys. Good day. This is Tuesday. I'm hanging out with Jason Bonham. I don't know if I okay, Jason Bonham. Um,
Bonham.
okay, Bon. I'm sorry. You guys are English, and
Yep.
sometimes those of us from Africa, it's hard for us to pronounce your name clearly, even though we try to study English. How are you doing? And how is Canada?
Fantastic.
So Jason,
Canada has been in a heat wave, so yeah,
yeah.
it's been good.
Guys, good to have you here. Before we continue, I would like to take a little break to show you something because we are in a week for our summit starting on the 19th to 21st. So we have a little something for you, and Jason and I will go backstage to try to bring you this little video. Then we'll come backstage, come back to the screen. Okay,
Let's go.
guys, see you in a bit. That was cool. We're back. Good day, guys. Jason. Um, Before we dive in, can you please let us meet you? Let's know you from this side of the earth, from on this side of the earth. Let's
Yeah.
meet you.
Yeah, 100%. So just give me a sec here. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm from the Great White North. I'm from up in Canada, a place we call Calgary, Alberta. And we're having a heat wave now, but normally it's not like that up here. Um, I before I got here, I mean, still are. I still have a digital marketing agency. I have taken, something we've done here in learning to be, financially free and be on that side of wealth by,
Yeah.
essentially learning the skill of trading and learning how to compound our money and put our money into places where we can, have a little bit of a different life. And that's, that journey hasn't been that long. I've essentially been doing it here for about 2 to 3 years, and 3 years is coming up here in November. So, I've been on this journey a short period of time. So what I really like to, talk about, and, that's a little bit about me. Me, I'm a dad. I got 4 kids. I'll have to go get out here on Facebook and other platforms and talk about my journey. So if anybody here does know me, if they don't, make sure you get on the social platforms because I'm out here talking about my journey all the time because it has been something special. And I'm just looking to find other people that want to find that same journey and come along for the ride. So,
Awesome. One thing that is important to know, a lot of people when they see people like you successful and going at it with families and happy and all that, and they are wondering, no, this is far fetched. I don't think I can get this. You get. So we try as much as possible to make people share their journey, how they started, why they started, what were they chasing, why did they do what they did. You get to where they are, to a point where they can impact life, give value and all that. Now, what I want to find out, which I believe a lot of people will be curious too to know, is how did you start? Why all this entire journey?
well, the first thing was is that, and the digital marketing company it did quite well. So it wasn't like there was a financial burden where I had to go and find money. Like I was like I am in a struggling position. We were okay. I worked a lot. I I worked, 50, 60 hours, 70 hours a week. Sometimes I was working from my home office, but working. And I
Wow.
really, what I wanted to do, and, listening to my family right outside the door, right? That just wasn't the life I wanted. Now, what I did is I went looking for a way to make money from my money instead of trading my time for it. Right? My time, understand that time is the most valuable commodity that anybody possesses. So I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I was giving my time to where I wanted to put it. And the first thing that needed to happen was for me to find ways to be more efficient with how I made money, to have a better way than going and working 8 hours to get paid for that day, to going to finding and being able to do that in an hour or two, in a day. And essentially, coming and looking and trying to find places to learn to trade essentially. And what I did
Yeah.
was I found all these other different courses that were super expensive, and all these things that, they're talking, tens of thousands of dollars, and just didn't work. I had to be at my computer 8 hours a day. I wouldn't have been able to run my marketing company. So I eventually, kind of just said, no, maybe that's not for me. I'm a guy who firmly believes that those things will find you, right? If they're meant for you, they're gonna find you. And a good friend of mine, he picked up the phone one day and called me and was like, hey man, you ever wanted to learn to trade? And I was like, yeah, I've looked into it. I have looked into it. I've been looking into it. And he said, well, what if I have an opportunity for you? And I was right away, I was like, what's this opportunity going to be and how much does it cost and all that stuff. And he said it was only going to be, a couple $100 a month. I was like, whoa, okay,
Oh.
let me take a look at it. Right. So, and then, we went through the journey. We went through having to take some time to learn and practice in a demo account and really, pick up the strategy to, I'm only a few months away here now from potentially, putting myself in a position where I might actually work for the company that I work with the company that I actually learned from. And that's only in a few short years, and I
Hmm.
always go back to thinking about how much time I've put into other jobs and other businesses, and 19 years in the hospitality industry, running in restaurants and bars and all those things, to realize that I don't even know what 19 years could look like here. I'm only 2.5 years in. I can't even imagine what another 17 looks like. So that having that mindset and really getting ourselves in a position to be as efficient as possible with how we make
Hmm.
money, so that we can do whatever we want with our lives and our time.
Wow. So, where you were, you could have just stayed because you had enough for yourself, for your family. You could do what you want to do and take care of yourself. But I noticed that entrepreneurs like you yourself, wanting to go travel the world, impact life is way more important than where you are currently. You want to do more to be able to reach more people. So it's more of a service thing. But that's not a comfortable place to be.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have challenges, you have issues. There are times when you don't want to get out of the bed and just take care of your family. There are times where people disappoint you and all that. Now, I would like to enter your mind a little and see how that works, because we need to people get disappointed and then they give up. We need to let people know that is it that they should give up, or what? How do they approach it when they get disappointed, and what should be their drive? What should be driving them?
Well, I was actually thinking about that today because we had a conversation before we got onto the live about how I'm feeling. But the thing is that it's not really about motivation. The one thing I really learned here is that if there's anything in this world that you truly want, if there's anything in this
Yeah,
world that you truly want to get to, or to earn, or any of those things, it comes
yeah,
from consistency and discipline. It doesn't actually come from motivation. Motivation, when you're motivated to do something, it's not hard, right? It's actually easy to do things when you have motivation, when you feel motivated to do it. The hard
wow,
part is to do things when you're not motivated. And that, having the consistency and the discipline to do things when it's not easy, is how you get to places where you never thought you could get to, right? That it comes from just getting up every day and doing it, even if it's an hour a day, or maybe it's in 2 hours a day, making sure we can fit that
awesome.
time to be consistent and disciplined. And I always get back to this reference of people, they want to be athletes, or they want to go to the gym, or any of those things, right? You don't go and train to be, let's say, professional, you guys say football over there, or a soccer player, right? You don't go and train, for 24 hours a day for 2 days. right? And then you're like, oh, now I'm a professional. This is not how it works. You train every day for an hour to two every day over years, or even, that accumulates to something. You get to a place. All those little small steps, they accumulate into something huge, and then you stop
Yeah.
and you look back, and you go, man, how did I get here? And I got here every day by just taking that one step. Some days, those hard days where you're talking about where people might disappoint you, or
Yeah.
something might not go your way. Those are just one step backwards in your journey. It's just one small step back, and we get back moving forward because we get up the next day and we do it again. Right? Not
Wow.
every day is going to be perfect. It's not possible. So we just have to be consistent and disciplined, and you'll get whatever you want.
Awesome, awesome. People might be thinking like if somebody's in like I'm in Africa, I'm in Nigeria, and someone is here with me and hear you talk, it looks like oh, it is fine. They are cool over there. They have great weather. They have great government. They have facilities. They have everything working for them. It will be hard for us to achieve the same result they've achieved. Now, because of the internet, luckily for us, we have Web3 coming up. It's going to be popular very soon. I've seen a lot of things possible in different spaces, from digital marketing to NFT to trading. I've seen a lot of things happen for people, but then for those that are still skeptical, how is it possible? What is the possibility of somebody finding an opportunity that they can invest their resources in, their time, their energy into, that will yield for them if they are consistent and willing to work hard for it, just like you did, working hard for yourself? You get what I mean? What is there? Is there hope? Is there possibility? Is there something they can hang on to?
Well, there's more than hope. The first thing we have to do is get educated. So the most important part of getting these opportunities is to understand them when they come. The problem is that a lot of people can come to you and say, hey, this, we talk about NFTs, or we want to talk about crypto, or we want to talk about investing, or those types of things. How many people hear, hey man, this is the next big thing? Hey man, I'm going to invest in this, or hey man, and it's
Yeah,
from somebody who hasn't truly educated themselves on the space, right?
yeah,
So the one thing is, the first thing you need to do in order to prepare for an opportunity is to be educated. You need to learn about some of the crypto space. You need to learn about how some of the trading works, right? Those things, the education is what's going to open those opportunities for you. Because
wow,
without the education, you're going to, and I'm not saying people can't get lucky, because they can. We all know some guys like, hey man, we got to invest in this thing and it's going to do this. And maybe your guy buddy was right, but the majority
yeah,
of the time he's not, right? So what you need to do is you need to get yourself in a position where you understand what you're investing into, because it's going to remove some of that risk, right? So the education is where we need to go. You need to get educated first. Hope comes from understanding. If you understand that there's a bigger picture, you want to talk about Web3 or NFTs or cryptocurrencies or trading, those are all great possibilities to make money, but it's only possible to really make money in them if you're educated on the space. If you understand what you're looking at. Like, you can go and
awesome,
throw $100 into any cryptocurrency you want and hope and pray. But if you don't understand, if you sit down and go, hey, I have these parameters that I need to look at, who's behind it, where is it going to go, what's its market cap, those types of things, and you can understand, then you can put your money into the right places. And that's where we come in. That's what we want to show you. We want to teach you, to give you the opportunity to be educated in these places, to make good
awesome.
decisions.
Awesome. That word hit me like there's more than hope. It means there's certainty if you're educated. There's no dabbling. You don't have to dabble. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what you're going to get. There's more than hope if you're educated. Guys, it's massive what you're going to get. First of all, if you don't know yet, Jason is going to be speaking at the MFG Summit 2022 starting on Friday 19th, 20th and 21st. If you are not registered, I will drop the link here in the session, in the comment section, so you go register, go get your ticket. It's free. These are the things you're going to get. You're going to hear from him and 10 other speakers like him that are going to give you tools and resources. Like I said, there's more than hope. You don't just have to lie down on your bed and hope to be successful. You know you will be successful. You know there's certainty because you're following this footstep of somebody that have done it in the past, and then it's going to show you step A, step B, step C, what you're going to do, and show you how to be consistent at it. It's like dropping your phone. You are not hoping it to reach the ground. It will reach the ground. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
that is the kind of thing. So, Jason, what are we going to be expecting at the summit?
Well, I mean, you're going to get to hear a little bit more specifics. I'm going to get into, maybe some more of that cryptocurrency stuff, and a little bit into the trading. I might even, throw a chart up or two and show you guys my indicator that I've actually created on my own. So we're going to get some deeper look into those pieces to educate you and what you can really learn. And even in a short period of time, I'm going to get to show you. I mean, I came here with zero. I had never looked at a chart. I didn't know what cryptocurrency was. I didn't know what blockchain technology, Web3, NFTs. I didn't know any of that when I got here.
Wow.
When I got here 2.5 years ago. And now I literally get online and teach thousands. I have over 1,000 people in my Telegram chat where people are. I mean, I know you're in there too, Raman. You see, and so
Yeah.
I've come to a point, and I've taken that education, I've taken to the next level. I have now understanding. I know how to make money in there, and now I've actually created products to help people, even make it even easier. In the beginning, you're just still getting educated to help you with those things, and so we're going to drop some of that knowledge on you too, and show you a couple of these little pieces of some of these things that you can really use to take some of the uncertainty, that word you picked out there, Raman, that to be certain or to be uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to financial, learning finances, and it comes to a lot of uncertainty when it comes to, getting into the markets and getting into cryptocurrencies, and all these things are new, and oh my God, crypto's down, and yada. All these things create uncertainty. But in uncertainty is an opportunity to make money, and it's
Exactly.
the most amount of millionaires are created in down and uncertain times because they become certain about what they want to do. I'm going to show you.
Exactly. I'm feeling so excited. Apart from you here, there's somebody here, Eugenia Marcos. Wow, she's one of the biggest coaches I know. I'm not even sure she's in Nigeria currently, but I've known her since 2009, and she's been amazing. I never thought she would be here, but hi,
Well, here she
Eugenia. I'm
is.
grateful. I'm grateful you're here. Thank you
We're
so
both
much.
grateful you're here. I'm
So,
excited to see you.
Jason, I'll be looking up to looking forward to you speaking. You'll be speaking on the third day. I'm excited. All my I don't know if I should put on my dancing shoes in case I feel like dancing. Then I dance a little. But then it's exciting. It's good hanging out with you. I want it to be short, about 15 minutes, but then we've passed 15 minutes. We're going to 20 minutes. Now, what do you want? What is your next thing? Like anybody that's confused, I don't know what to do. What do you think they should do? Like, I know they should get education, but how do they get? There are lots of coaches around there teaching people stuff that they've not tried, they've not tested, they've not gotten results from. You get what? How do we let people? What are we going to tell them to nudge them a little? Let's just push them a little. I'm dropping the link right here, right now, in the comment
Yeah, well,
section,
get
so that
registered.
they go.
Get registered so you can, he just dropped the link in there. So make sure you're registered for the summit. Here's the thing. When you want to, education is everywhere. You can go find that education. The most important thing is to get around people who are doing it. Get around people who are mentoring. Get around people who are teaching. Get around people who are doing what you want to do. Now, if you want to find ways to earn extra income and do all that stuff, get around people who are doing it. Say, hey, how do you do this? We're going to tell you. We're going to show you. Or say, hey, this is something that interests you and you want to go find these ways to do this. This is how it's done. Get around those people, right? You are a product of your environment, right? So whoever you're surrounding yourself with, right? If you surround yourself with 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th, right? So make sure you're surrounding yourself with 5 people who are doing what you want to do, and just come. Like we're here. We're going to be live. We're going to be presenting. You can connect to any of us. This is the new world, right? We are a social media account away. You just connect to us, and then get around people who are doing it so that you can see what they're doing and you can learn how to do it yourself. And the education will come by just being surrounded with people like that. People just like Eugenia as well. Like those types of people. Surround yourself with them.
Yeah. Eugenia is amazing. When people ask me, how do you know a very good coach? How do you know a coach that will give me the result I want? I'll tell them, hey, they are calling out to you. Sean Stevenson said, he's known as the truthful giant. He said that you don't run after somebody running into a burning building and screaming, help me, help me, help me. The person must be willing to come out of the word burning building, seeking for help. Then you can help the person. You can't run after that person. It doesn't make sense. So how you know a good coach? They won't run after you. You are screaming, help me, help me, help me, and you are running into danger. You are running away from the education. You are running away from implementing what they've taught you. They are not going to. They are only going to call out to you. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. That is how you know a good coach. And it's rare. If you see them, they are expensive. But this is an opportunity to meet them and hang out with them and get to learn from them and from their experiences. You get to hear more things that are in depth. Like I can't wait to be in the summit. It's just behind the corner. Like
it's just around the corner, yeah.
In case you're not, in case you're not registered, here is the link. Here is the link. It's in as much as this is a free event, it's going to be private. Like we're not opening it to everybody. It's going to be private, but it's free for you for these 3 days. Come and get good strategies. Come and get good tools and resources to take your life from this step to the next step. Thank you, Jason. I'm grateful for having you.
It was good to talk to you today, Raman. We will.
Yeah, good talking to you. So I'll play out our little video again, and then we'll say bye-bye to you guys till Friday, or we might come out tomorrow again to try to nudge you to sign up, to register. So guys, like I said, the link is still in the comment section and you can see it here. Go register. So Jason, thank you. I tell them bye-bye. If you have to tell them bye-bye too, please do.
Love it, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah. Thank you for spending some time with us today, and we'll see you at the summit.